All right, explain this to everybody. What is the fact with after today, teams can sign free agents without affecting compensatory picks? First of all, what are compensatory picks?
So comp picks are designed to help teams if they lose a bunch of free agents, if they lose more. It's a certain class of free agent, but if they lose more than they sign, they get comp picks. And those picks usually start at the end of the third round. The NFL kind of assigns value to certain players, and that determines when you get
players
an extra
and
pick.
not spots in the draft order?
It's players, yeah.
Okay.
So starting at the end of the third round, you'll start to get compensatory picks. The Patriots have been a team that really until the last few years have taken advantage of that. Green Bay is a team that for a long time wouldn't spend money on free agents. They'd actually want to take those comp picks. Now you can trade those comp picks as of a few years ago.
Right.
So there's some value there if you don't spend a lot of money on free agency.
So there are some notable free agents still out there that were unsigned. Let's take a look at them. Ndamukong-Suh is the name everybody knows, despite how tough it is to pronounce it. I'll just run through it, and then you let us know if there's anybody that they might be interested in. Former Browns player Danny-Shelton, Ziggy-ansah, as well as morris-claiborne, Jamie Collins, who of course the Browns just had, Jay-Ajayi, and Eric Berry, as well as Tre-Boston. Anybody there make you look twice?
I would have maybe said the safeties, but then they went out and signed Morgan Burnett before the draft.
Okay.
Then they drafted Sheldrick Redwine. I don't see a player on there that I necessarily say the Browns need to go out
and a couple of them
sign that guy.
Played already for the Browns.
Yeah,
and they
Danny
know what
Shelton
they had.
already played for the Browns. Yeah. Ndamukong-Suh is always an interesting name because people know it, but I just don't know that he fits, especially at the cost it would probably
All right, there's some other players out there. The names aren't up there, but you know them. So is there anybody they ought to target that is not on that list?
I think right now they can kind of just play their roster as it is and let things play out. Now, last year was interesting because Philadelphia cut Michael Kendricks, and the Browns ended up signing him in June. So I wouldn't put anything. That didn't last. Yeah, well, then who knew that he was going to get charged with insider trading, right? But he's a guy they liked. I'm sure they'll keep an eye on guys like that. I'd watch the wires as guys get cut, and maybe the Browns try and target some guys, but I think they're happy with their roster.
Okay,
right
if they're
now.
not happy, what little area might they be concerned about where they might need to add?
I would never rule out linebacker. I think they obviously drafted
like pitching,
two guys.
You don't have enough.
Yeah, they drafted two guys, cornerback. I think you're always trying to add there. And, we looked at those two safeties, and I said maybe they wouldn't need to sign one of those guys because they signed one already and they drafted one. But again, if somebody gets hurt or if somebody doesn't perform up to par, maybe they would revisit something.
And that's going to happen. There's going to be injuries. There's going to be guys that you'll look at. Jamie Collins looked pretty good for a while in a Browns uniform. Then I think they got tired of him.
Yeah, and then, as you increase the talent level on your roster, a guy like Jamie Collins becomes a little less valuable to you, and you want to change your linebacking core.
What are you hearing?